Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and restless twist. Dumas may be the last person anyone expects. Plus, why Cole has to die. In what is typically a month with extra soapy offerings, Young and Restless has managed to drop even further into the doldrums, featuring a mind-numbing selection of stories we couldn't care less about. Vanilla characters/couples, endless job offers, overlong conversations surrounding businesses, and characters that don't even exist on the actual canvas. The list goes on. She's a hot mess, folks. On the bright side, here's a look at some potential drama coming up. On his last legs. Poor OL Cole has got to go. It's not like we didn't see it coming. He's been replaced in his own daughter's life by Victor, who sent him out of town on business and proceeded to replace him as her father figure in this cringy Romeo and Juliet plot the writers have cooked up. Victor's logic regarding the Newmans and Abbotts makes no sense given he has years of history with Ashley, Kyle married Summer, and Victoria married Billy, and that's just one of the reasons it feels ridiculous. As for Cole's romance with Victoria, it was backburnered 5 minutes after their first kiss. It's time for someone new to come along and light her fire after she grieves Cole, of course. Twisty reveal. I'm not sure there's a twist big enough that would make the weeks and months we've spent listening to characters drone on about Aristotle Dumas worth it in the end, but the one I have in mind might come close. Amanda's coming back to Genoa City, and we know Miss Hale Morgan's teased a connection to a high-powered person. But what if she is the high-powered person? What if Amanda is Dumas? That would explain why Dumas is interested in helping Billy get Chancellor back. She and Billy were close, and she and Jill were not fans of each other, so she would have hated her selling him out to Victor. And B, why Dumas has an interest in Winters Incorporated. Perhaps she's planning a takeover of Devon's company to pay him back for cheating on her. It would be ingenious of Amanda to hide behind an alias that suggests Dumas is a man to throw off anyone snooping. But best of all, it would rock everyone involved, drive story moving forward, and put a woman in a position to be powerful and clever enough to compete with Victor. How would she have soared to such lofty heights so quickly? Her family, as we know, was wealthy. If her mother died and left her a fortune, she could easily have become a real estate tycoon. Of course, it's far more likely that Dumas will turn out to be the character played by Billy Flynn, who is coming over from Days of Our Lives, but hey, a girl can dream. Either way, the reveal has to be dead ahead as we can't go on like this much longer. It's probably planned as an end of May zinger. Mariah's secret. I'm still put out that Mariah did whatever she did off screen, but hopeful, nonetheless, that we'll get some decent drama out of it. The preview suggests that all could be revealed next week, which might then propel Tessa into Daniel's bed as part of the May sweeps wrap-up. The opinions expressed are my own. Please feel free to share your thoughts on this week's Young and Restless in the comments. There's a storm brewing in Genoa City, and this one isn't your run-of-the-mill love triangle, corporate power grab, or secret baby reveal. No, this time it's something far more shadowy. Something or someone lurking just outside the frame, pulling strings with the kind of deliberate menace that makes viewers lean in just a little closer to the screen. That name? Dumas. At first, it was just a whisper, a name mentioned in passing. But in true Young and Restless fashion, what started as an innocuous breadcrumb has become a full-fledged mystery at the heart of the show's most suspenseful plot. And now, with the tension climbing and clues tightening like a noose, we're left wondering not just who Dumas is, but what they want, and why Cole Howard may have to pay the ultimate price. So buckle up, because if you thought you had this figured out, think again. The twist coming may not only blindside the residents of Genoa City, it may redefine the way we've been watching the show all along. The origins of Dumas, what we know so far. At first, Dumas was nothing more than a shadow in the background, an offhand name referenced in cryptic conversations, whispered down corridors, or hinted at during tense phone calls. A rogue entity? A corporate saboteur? A ghost from the past? At one point, fans speculated Dumas might not even be a person at all. But then the clues started connecting. Claire Grace mentioned the name during one of her fractured memory sessions, revealing Dumas had been tied to something or someone from her time in captivity. Victoria Newman, shaken and wary, stumbled across documents during her late-night search for insight into her daughter's trauma. That name was there again, Dumas. Cole Howard, trying to play mediator and protector, began asking questions that, frankly, might have been better left unasked. The result? A deepening mystery that's clearly more than just a side plot. Dumas isn't just another player. Dumas may be the architect. The candidates. Who could Dumas really be? Let's break it down. These are the leading candidates fans and insiders are speculating could be hiding behind the name Dumas. 1. Jordan's accomplice, or Jordan herself, reinvented. Some fans believe Jordan never truly acted alone when it came to tormenting the Newmans. Could Dumas be her real last name? Or a partner she shared her twisted vision with? Perhaps Jordan faked her death, again, it's soaps, and has returned under a different alias, with Dumas as her reinvented identity. After all, no body, no certainty. 2. Cole Howard himself. Here's where things get really spicy. A growing theory online suggests Cole may be Dumas. Whether through psychological manipulation, dual identity, or long-lost secret, Cole could be the villain we never saw coming. What if his reunion with Victoria was more calculated than we thought? What if his return to Claire's life wasn't just paternal instinct, but part of a deeper plan? We've seen Y&R go dark before. Could they go this dark? 3. A Newman enemy from the past. What if Dumas is connected to a name long gone but not forgotten? Ian Ward? A rogue member of the Ashby or Baldwin clans. Maybe a survivor of Victor's many business battles who's finally ready for revenge. Dumas might be a codename, a poetic nod to The Count of Monte Cristo, a tale of revenge, masks, and secret identities. In that context, the name Dumas is more than a name. It's a symbol. Why Cole has to die. The narrative math. Let's talk about Cole. His return was met with genuine excitement from longtime viewers. A throwback character with a tangled web of past relationships, returning in the midst of a family crisis? Classic soap drama gold. But here's the hard truth. In this current story arc, Cole's very presence may have outlived its narrative utility. And worse, he's now a liability. Here's why. 1. The paternal pressure cooker. If Cole really is Claire's father, and the show has all but confirmed this, he represents a critical turning point in her journey. He symbolizes redemption, connection, and healing. So if Cole were to die, the fallout for Claire would be immense. It would undo her progress and potentially trigger another spiral, especially if she believed someone like Victoria or Nikki had anything to do with it. That's high emotional drama. 2. His relationship with Victoria is a dead end. The romance between Victoria and Cole has stalled. There's warmth, yes. Nostalgia, of course. But the chemistry just isn't firing on all cylinders, and Y&R knows it. Victoria needs a foil. Someone complex, dangerous, a little wild. Cole's return hasn't sparked that, and trying to force it feels more like fan service than functional storytelling. Killing him? That creates lasting stakes. 3. He knows too much. Cole's been poking around, asking too many questions, getting too close to the truth. If Dumas is indeed a secret identity, or if there's a Newman-sized skeleton waiting to emerge, Cole is dangerously close to uncovering it. That kind of threat in the world of soaps usually has one destination, the morgue, and the audience feels it. Every time he leans into a scene with curiosity, there's a weight, like something's about to fall on him. It's not a matter of if, it's when. The aftermath of Cole's death, emotional fallout in Genoa City. Let's say the unthinkable happens. Cole is murdered. Found collapsed in Chancellor Park or discovered in an eerie, echoing wing of Newman Tower. What happens next? Claire's breakdown. This would be Claire's undoing. The father she just got to know gone. Claire has only just started building trust with the Newmans. This kind of loss could send her spiraling, potentially into the arms of whoever Dumas really is. Imagine the horror if she actually blames herself, or worse, if Dumas tries to recruit her by exploiting that grief. Victoria's spiral. Victoria has endured heartbreak before, but this one would be different. She brought Cole back into her orbit. She allowed herself to hope. Losing him again, and under suspicious or violent circumstances. She might become obsessed with revenge, lose focus at Newman Enterprises, or spiral into dangerous territory, emotionally or morally. Nikki's guilt and Victor's fury. Nikki, whose every maternal instinct has been stretched thin, would go numb. And Victor? He would go scorched earth. If he suspected for even 1 second that someone from the past, say a rival like Ian Ward or a new threat like Dumas, was involved, he would burn Genoa City to the ground to avenge his family. The Claire/Dumas connection. Here's where things get really juicy. What if Claire, devastated by Cole's death, becomes obsessed with finding his killer, only to be approached by Dumas? Someone who tells her exactly what she wants to hear. He didn't die by accident. He was silenced. What if Dumas seduces her psychologically, pulling her into their web, weaponizing her pain? She could become either a reluctant pawn or a full-blown partner. And suddenly, the trauma recovery arc takes a chilling turn into darkness. The big reveal. Who steps out as Dumas? Let's play out the reveal, shall we? Imagine this. Claire receives an anonymous text, coordinates to a remote location. She follows it, heart racing. There, in the shadows, stands the figure known only as Dumas. They turn, and it's Dr. Ben Rayburn. Or, insert your preferred dark horse character here. Someone long thought gone. Someone connected to both the medical world and the Newman family. Someone with motive, method, and madness. This is how you reintroduce a legacy villain, or create a new one that viewers won't forget. And the kicker? Dumas didn't just kill Cole. They've got plans for the entire Newman dynasty. The long game. How this story could reshape the show. This isn't just a twist for twist's sake. Done right, this Dumas arc could inject real suspense into the show's current landscape. It could reframe Claire not just as a survivor, but as a possible villain in the making or undercover hero. Push Victoria into dangerous territory, maybe even mirroring Victor's darker instincts. Force the Newmans to reckon with their past sins and enemies they didn't even know they had. Give Genoa City its first true thriller arc in years. Most importantly, it gives the young and the restless an opportunity to go bold. Fan theories and reactions. Social media is on fire. Soap Twitter and Reddit are already ablaze with speculation. Dumas is Cole. Calling it now. He's playing both sides. If Cole dies, I'm done. Unless it's epic. Claire deserves peace, but this is so planned. Let her go dark. Victoria is gonna lose it. This is her ultimate revenge arc incoming. I bet Dumas is linked to a branch of the Newman family we've never met. Or one Victor tried to bury. What's clear is this. The fan base is invested. And if the writers deliver on the promise of this storyline, we're looking at a modern classic. Final thoughts. Who is Dumas? And will Cole make it out alive? In the end, the young and the restless knows how to make us care. It builds its mystery slow, lets its characters breathe, and trusts us to spot the clues. This Dumas storyline is no different. It's not just about the reveal. It's about what it says about trauma, about the past never staying buried, and about what happens when the truth is more dangerous than the lie. And as for Cole? Sometimes, the most powerful stories are the ones where the character we want to save is the one who has to fall. So when the day comes, and the shadow steps forward, and the identity is revealed, we'll all be watching. Hearts racing. Tears ready. Because in Genoa City, the greatest enemy is never the one you expect.